Hello, hello, everyone. Once again, it's time for some more F-Zero GX. We are dealing with the last challenge and a couple of videos, or rather, movies to unlock for 100%. Let's see. Twitch chat says there's only two people in there, which are Drak and Vader. How many fighting Dark types does F-Zero have? Why did they call all in cosmic power? Yeah. Hello, Drak. That was an interesting game, huh? That we played. But we're done at least. So, I don't think if you would look at Pokemon types, this game actually does not have that many dark fighting types. I think like 3? Maybe 4 out of the 40-ish. Like, you could argue Captain Falcon is a fighting type, Black Bull's probably a dark type, Deathborn's a dark type, but the majority are not evil. They're not dark. If you would really look at it with a close lens, I guess. Hey there, Vader. Blah to you as well. I think a large chunk of them would just be normal, because most of them are just human beings. There are a few fairies, though. Like, you could say that Spade might be fairy type, or Lily, maybe, half fairy. Mr. Eid, yeah. But like out of the 40 ones, I think there's like 25 or so that are just quote unquote just human, so nothing special about those. There's a few aliens in there, there's a few anthropomorphic ones like Leon or Billy or Biorex. There's a few robots. And oh, yeah, that's really it. The vast majority is still human. Or at least looks human. We got one more Master Cup win to get, and a couple of movies, and that's really it. So, too many movies to unlock all in one stream, but I'd say we can get pretty dang close to 100% today. We'll just see how close we can get in a little bit. So, let me go to the screen. I often they look like dark, hammer, fire, or whatever else it didn't make sense in our next match types of romantic. That would be weird. An F-Zero Pokemon crossover game would be crazy. So, F-Zero GX again. Hello, everyone. Let's go open up the GameCube. Let's go open up the F-Zero. And let's tell OBS once again that this is, in fact, a GameCube screen. And there you go. Here, here, and here. And Demonic, let's rock and ride! Indeed. So let's see. I'm gonna get my little list out to see what we can use there. We gotta try Master Diamond Cup. Who do we got left? We can choose for Captain Falcon, Samurai Goro, James, Leon, Black Bull, Deathborn, Digiboy, Daisan Gen, Spade, PJ, QQQ, and Phoenix. Those don't have the movies unlocked yet, so any of those can work. What do you guys feel like? Goro, Falcon, James, Leon, Black Bull, Deathborn, Digiboy, Daisan Gen, Spade, PJ, QQQ, or Phoenix. Dark Fighting Ball. Uh-huh. He would definitely be a dark type, but probably also fighting, yes. I can give it a go, why not? The last time I drove with Black Bull was on day 1. Was one of the first times I actually drove a Grand Prix. He was one of the first characters I ever unlocked. So it's been a good while since I actually drove with this guy. Let's see if all the training paid off. This guy has a good grip, and this guy has one hell of a body, like it's one of the heaviest cars in the game, but it's also one of the slowest. But this car is excellent for bonking other cars, as you might have expected. Well, that's a good start. He bonked me off, jerk. Wow, okay. That did not happen. Let's try Black Bull. Some cars in this game are like unnecessarily aggressive, and Deathborn is one of the most aggressive cars in the game. The other one are funnily enough being Black Bull, but you can't race against yourself. Out of all the characters on the roster who are actually aggressive, you have Black Bull is aggressive, Deathborn is aggressive, then there's Pico, Biorex, Iron Tiger, and Bloodhawk, I think are the only ones. Oh, and Michael Chain as well. Not that many, actually. I should not try to knock off people on that tiny little ramp. Alright, let's just 3 times the charm, right? Good lord. Let's just not knock people off on that tiny little ramp. Let's do it in a bit of a bigger space. Hey Cody, good evening. You're just in time. I'm trying for the first time to get a cup going with Black Bull. Yeah, I totally did not mess up twice before. First time. Haha, haha. Hey Leon. Also, I got a comment on the first video I uploaded of F-Zero to YouTube. And it's clearly someone who has never played this game, but I want your guys' honest opinion. The comment was, why is Batman playing in this game? And I'm like, yeah, he looks like Batman a bit. He's not the same though. Black Bull is not Batman. Batman, wow. So the boost of Black Bull is actually pretty pathetic. He's not fast. And he also has a horrible time staying on the track. That's the bad part about Black Bull. If you go too fast, you'll just slide off. But the plus side is he has a good top speed and is, like I said, one of the heaviest cars in the game. So you will not get knocked off easily. You'd need a heavy car to get knocked off, like the Deathborn one, what happened the first time. In the thumbnail right there he does, you don't see the horns. True. Hey Ra! So, in conclusion, Black Bull is not a really good choice for tracks like these. Because it's easy to get like knocked off, or like while to drive off. But this car is pretty good when there is basically a long strip with just boosters. Because look at the bottom right corner, look at the speed. The average speed of most cars is 1k, like 1,000 kilometers. This one has a top speed of nearly 1,200. So if you are not flying off like the edge like an idiot, like I am, you'll see that this guy's top speed is actually pretty good. You just have to be really careful because you'll slip around like an idiot if you go too fast. So gentle nudges with the shoulder buttons should do it. And don't boost too much. At least not on this track. You have no control over this car when it goes too fast. Does that seem logical, by the way? If a car is really heavy, like this one, if it goes too fast, you have no control anymore. Does that make sense? Like, physically speaking, or physics speaking? Too heavy means no control at a very high speed. That's the downfall of this car. It has no control when it goes way too fast. But if you're not going too fast, it is super solid. Like right now, I'm in full control. But if I go too fast, I am going... You see it like that right there. I almost flew off. So I can't boost too much with this one. At least not on these narrow paths. I like this music, but this track is a bit stressful. It's not half-pipe stressful though. Half-pipe is still the worst. Oh shit, see? I went too fast and I just lose traction like that. Crap. One more attempt with Black Bolt, then we're gonna try someone else. It might be a bit difficult to clear this track because it's so hard to keep a straight face with this car. Yay, Orko, indeed. It does. It means it can sort of like water plane without water. Maybe that's why tanks are literally unstoppable if launched at full speed. I mean, this is literally a tank. I don't know how heavy a combat tank is, but this car weighs nearly 2,500 kilograms. So that's quite the weight. Hey, Leon. Sorry, Jody. I only nudged Jody and she got catapulted off the track. You don't need to try hard with this car. If you want to bonk someone with the Black Bull, you just more or less just say hi like that and they're just dead. You don't have to do much. You don't have to do very fancy stuff. This car is a wrecking machine. Oh shit. Like, right after I get a boost, if I steer left or right, I have no control over this car. Biorex, don't do that. Oh, I bonked Miss Arrow. Whoops. This music is still pretty good though, right? This is actually one of my favorite tracks in the game. There's a lot of good tracks in this game, this is one of my favorites though. Can you not bonk me, please? If I can just get past this track, that would be nice. Man, I have no control. I'm gonna try a different car. I want you guys to pick again. This car is good, but it's really difficult for this first track, so let's try someone else. So adorable and powerful, he called Hordak to blue scream when he tried to mess with his brain. Samurai Goro, Blue Falcon, James, Leon, Deafborn, Digiboy, Dyson Gen, Spade, PJ, QQQ, or Phoenix. Looks not like a tanker or somewhat between 55 tons. Well, okay, that's a bit more. When you mess with the options, the weapons and worms, you could cause a nudge send the enemies to the moon if you didn't do it right. Yep. Is one of those easy to listen to? Yeah, it's a good song, I know. Dyson Gen? We'll try Dyson Gen. Okay. Where are you at? Here. So, I've not driven much with this car, but it has good grip, which means it should actually stay straight. It doesn't have the greatest boost, it doesn't have the greatest body, but I think the gimmick of this car is that it actually has a very steep acceleration curve, which means if you get hit or bonk a wall, you'll get right back up on your feet again, which is a good thing. We'll see. Yeah, I have a bit better control. I have to see with boosts how it is, but I like the design of the car though. Like those blades on the left and right, that's cool. Bye, QQQ, sorry. Bye, Twin Norita. Bye, Kate Allen. Bye, Dr. Stewart. Bye, Green Panther. Bye, Daigoro. Bye, Phoenix. Jesus. Woo, that was a bit close. Hey look! Biorex is #1. Some of you guys like Biorex, right? Well, he was one, not anymore. This car has a better feel for the straight lines, so might be a bit more suitable for this track. Hopefully he's suitable for the entire cup though. We'll see. Ooh, that was close. Michael Chang, get out of my way. I have places to be. Namely the finish line! See you there, suckers! Maybe. Can't get too overconfident, right? You know what happens when I, like, go overconfident? We just lose. So let's not do that. Okay, third? That's not bad. I almost got second place though. I was right behind Phantom there. Third is good. Yeah, look at that. What's the difference there? That is like 1/10. Yeah, 1/10 of a second behind Phantom. What the hell? Rex eats little babies, so he's good. I mean, he said humans. He didn't specify which type of human. But you know what? Maybe he doesn't discriminate. Maybe he eats everything. Okay, this track is not that bad. I only dislike the first and the last one. Michael Chain? Okay, I got the Phantom already. That's good. Hey, Leon. You know, in all my times racing, I've never bonked Leon. Maybe one time by accident, but I never, like, intentionally hit him. I just like him as a character. He has a crappy car, but his personality is just... I don't know. It's special. And people in chat like Leon too, so I'm not gonna bonk him unless I absolutely have to. Black Bull! Steady, dude. Oh my god. Too crowded, too crowded. Yeah, this car has good grip. That's important for a track like this. This section right here is evil. When you get bonked from behind, you're just dead. Yeah, it's getting bonked constantly to slow me down. Let me through! Thanks. Blood Falcon, chill. Oh god. Too many! Oh god, well, there's my dud. Dud is okay. Like I said, you can have one dud. I did bonk the Sonic Phantom, which was number 2, so the damage is not that bad. Yeah, it's only 20 points. That is acceptable. Alright, now comes Undulation, which is usually an okay track. I don't mind this one. And then comes Dragon Slope, which is also fine. It's actually on this cup only the first and the last track, which is really hard. The first one because it's just annoying, you will slip off constantly, and the last one is really hard to get a good score. Alright, let's try to get number 1 on this one. Hey Leon. Also, I have to say hi Leon every time I see him. I don't know why. What in tarnation? I just bonked Silver Nielsen. That's for him yapping so much yesterday. Do you guys get seasick when you watch this stuff or no? I know some people actually get seasick when they play or even watch FPS games too much. I have that sometimes. Depends on the game though. Ah, nice. I got my rival, which is good. That was way too close. Yes, another rifle down. The more the better. Five is good. And I bonked 2 rivals. No motion sickness. Oh, okay, that's good. Don't get seasick. Okay. I got seasick when I actually played it. A friend of mine who is a gaming VTuber gets motion sickness. Maybe he wants to get Metroid Prime. Yeah. Well, VR is tricky though. I think I would not do well in VR mode myself. Going into the semi-final track, we're in good shape. I usually do pretty bad on the last one, so if we can get a good score on this one, we might have enough buffer to suffice with a decent placing on the last one. So Pink Spider has a chance, but can we pull through? Because there's always an accident lurking around the corner. But at the very least we have a few extra tries, because I think we bonked twice 5 people, so we should have 2 extra 1-ups, extra retries. Yeah, we do. Hey Leon! I always say hi to Leon, don't know why. I just like the guy, I guess. Oh, what the hell? I skipped! Did you see it? What is this car? I skipped a landing! What the hell? This car can fly. This is unreal. That was weird. How did I didn't even have a boost? What the hell? Okay, this car can fly. Like, for real. Why can it fly so well? Don't tell me those are wings. Bye, Sylva Nielsen. Sorry. Because of that crazy jump, I'm like way ahead now. So let's keep that up. And again! I completely skipped the ramp! What the heck? This car is insane! Ooh. Like, for this track, this car is insane. What the heck? Well, that's good news for me. A bit scary, though. I'm not used to skipping stuff. Need to score a bit well on this track though. Here we go again. I'm dead. Or not! What was that save? I was so dead, I thought. Oh my god. Giving me a heart attack with this car, what the hell? Ah shit! I was doing so well. Man, I nearly had it there. I'll re-chat in a sec. But that was amazing. Don't care, that was awesome. Got the rifle, good. Now let's see if we can do this again. I would love to know the intricate workings of this car, why it is specifically this car that flies like a maniac. Is it the shape? Like, it has a very unique shape. Maybe it has great aerodynamics because of it. It's kind of pointy in the back. The only one who actually has that shape. Really? Roger Buster is my rival now? Okay. Don't see that much. Oh god. Tenth? Maybe. Pink jumping spider, yeah. Oh my god, that was amazing. Games with points of view kill my eyes. Yeah, bullet hells as well. I bet you would, Druck. I would also not attempt VR myself. Okay, we're actually not that much far ahead. The difference is only 7 points, which is 1 place. This is gonna be tricky. I need to basically do better than Little Wyvern but also not end up too low. It is possible, but this track is really difficult. So okay, Little Wyvern and Mighty Hurricane are the ones I need to look out for, and then I just drive well, I guess. An airplane instead of a razor, yep. Hey Tyve, good evening. Yeah, there was not really any chance to heal on that one, but this one is even less easy to heal on. We got 3 attempts? 3 attempts. Well, let's see. Maybe I'll do better than Spade yesterday. Hey Leon. All the spinny dudes, stop that. Little Wyvern, right? That's James. And then Mighty Hurricane, which is the other guy. I lost my train of thought there. Ooh, shit! Way too crowded. I need to score high. So if I don't get a high score, I'm gonna just reset. Or if Blackpool just destroys me. Cool, thanks. Hey Leon. Ow. God, I'm getting around like a pinball. This track is really difficult to drive well on. But at least you guys know the lyrics, right? Ow! Can you guys leave me alone? Oh, what the heck? Ah! This is not a good attempt. I may have to reset. Jeez. Yeah, this is terrible. What the hell was that? No, this is not gonna work. Oi, 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 let me win. Right. Hey, Jax. Oh, I actually have all of them, but I realized later there's actually 41 characters, not 40. So it says 40, but I actually have all of them. Since yesterday, that was the last one I needed was PJ. Okay, I got my rifle, but this track is really hard to get a good rating on. Like, for real. I don't get how they all get such a high placement on this one. Well, it doesn't help that they all, like, stop spinning everywhere. That throws me off a lot in those tiny little areas here. Okay. The strategy is just to get first and stay first and don't fall behind. But yeah, easier said than done, of course. There's walls everywhere. Whoa! What? I think I'm all the way in the back. Yeah, that is not cool. I may as well restart. I went backwards! Yeah, that is nope. What the hell? Would have been cool if it was a skip, but no. I actually went backwards. This car is something else. Michael Chain, you bastard! Well, that didn't work out. Bah. So, well, let's just try and... Whoops, wrong one. Let's try to unlock a character soon. But let's watch 2 movies before we try again. So, yesterday we left off at Sylvan Nielsen, I think. So, yeah, we watched Samurai and Goro, and we got this one too. So next up is Michael Chain's little movie. Bitsy Pink Spider, Hard Luck Bodybuilder, Michael Chain. That contest again. Rip. Yeah, he's annoying, Jax. True. Alright. And Blood Falcon. Tragedy in the Laundromat. Blood Falcon. Someone doesn't know how the laundry works. The clothes shrunk a good while. Yeah, the movies are quite silly. Speaking of which, we have to unlock another one, so let's go try that. See you later, Drak. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. The boxes are funny, right? Somehow they only have one set of clothes. Must be the curse of being a cartoon character. Alright, in terms of movies unlocking, we have left, you guys can pick, Samurai Goro, Blue Falcon, James McCloud, Leon, Black Bull, Deathborn, Digiboy, Daisan Gen, Spade, PJ, QQQ, and Phoenix. One Leon, one QQQ, anyone else? Hey, Corsair, good evening. I need one of those two, either Leon or QQQ. One more vote, and we can break the tie. Cute cat wolf boy or cute robot boy? Okay. QQQ it is. The way he sits like on top of the car kind of reminds me of Star Wars. Like specifically Star Wars New Hope. I think they got the inspiration from that, right? Let's roll. Beep. Out of my way. Miscalculation. Beep. Oh, what the hell? Who sniped me in the end? I was first! Deathborn, you son of an ass. What? Wow. Okay, well, that was rude. I mean, you're a Dark Overlord or you're a Dark Overlord, right? Gah. Fine, I have to bonk Dark Schneider then if I can. He should start behind me then. Maybe I can do it? Let's see. Up, missed it. Alright, maybe I can bonk him. Kinda hard on this track though. Because this track is usually just made to go fast. Not much else. Beep. Close proximity detected. Beep. Beep. Need to go fast. Beep. Hasta la vista. Beep. Ow. Beep. Error 404. Loser not found. Beep. Beep. All under control. Okay. That's good. I don't know where Deathborn ended up. He's not in the top 6. Where is he? Oh, he did bad. He's 19th. Okay, that's good. We have a bit of a lead. For the record, I don't really have voices for most of the cast. I only really have an act for QQQ, for Silver Nielsen, Deathborn, and I guess PJ. That's about it. Like, you know me, I want to be silly sometimes. But I can't do a voice for every single character. That's 41 characters! I might be funny, but I'm not that crazy. What's my rifle again? Oh, it's Baba. Beep. 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 Drifting. This car drives really nicely, can I just say that? This is the car we got for doing the casino mission, so it better be good. Right, Cody? Good reward. Beep. I need to swag. Beep. Ow. Beep. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, it's a horrible track, yes. I had like trouble with that one, but my personal nightmare was chapter 5. Oh, nice! Almost 80-point lead. That's pretty good. And now this one where I usually go destructive. We'll see. You know what's funny? This car is driven by QQQ, right? You know what the weight of this car is? 999. It's like backwards Qs. Sorry, PJ. I know you're new, but welcome to the group. You join the race, you get bonked at some point. Michael Chink, screw you. Seriously. I'm a bit destructive on this one now. You can see the death count on the right. Damn. Mass destroy. Beep. Resistance is futile. What happened? Someone died. Wow. 12 people died. And I kinda helped. I killed 9 people in that race. And I surprisingly got first place. I think we got this. Yeah, it's 120 points lead. Just don't fall and I win. Because even if they get 100 points, they can't keep up. So don't fall, we got this. Just don't do anything stupid. Let's go, little buddy. Don't do anything dumb. Don't be fancy, just drive. Yeah, I love it too, Jax. Dragon Slope though, the third lap, perfection. That is literally adrenaline in a can, like in a musical can. I love that bit. If Chapter 8 taught me anything, I'm not scared of mines anymore. Do you guys remember how I drove on this track like day one, when we first had the game? Compare it to now. Quite a change. They are like a mile away. QQQ is owning these guys. Not even funny. Look on the map how far behind they are compared to where I am. Eat dust, losers. Beep. Easy. Alright, I think I nearly got top score, which is 500 points. 480, that is ridiculous. Too bad the final Master Cup is not this easy. Oh well, that's another question and that's another movie. Good. And then we get to try the Horrible Cup again with someone else. Because I want to clear that today, hopefully. But let's go to F-Zero TV.
F-Zero TV. F-Zero TV, who has brought you heated race after heated race, will now present an interview with the champion. Okay then, I'd like to ask you something.
So, isn't racing frightening? You're a robot hero. Your robot skills are great. How'd you like the Grand Prix? What do we pick, guys? Robot hero, hero, hero? Okay.
This is the birth of a new F-Zero hero.
A hero? Me? I'm just a robot.
Thank you for the interview. And that's all for
Humble, I guess.
Driven F-Zero TV. That's it, everyone. We'll see you at the next Grand Prix. F-Zero TV.
Alright, and now a little movie, and then we can try the Diamond Cup again. QQQ's Dangerous Vacation. Oops. He's just a BB robot, yes. Alright, time to business again. We gotta clear this thing on Master. We got left, let's see. No sharks were harmed in the making of this movie. We got Samurai Goro, Blue Falcon, James, Leon, Black Bull, Deathborn, Digiboy, Daijan Jen, Spades, PJ, and Phoenix. Phoenix, Digiboy, Phoenix. Anyone else? Guess we're gonna go for Phoenix.
Rainbow Phoenix.
That is a pretty good car. But the problem I have more is the final track. That track I do always terrible on. Not sure if there's a trick for that last one, but I do not get even close to the top 5 on that one. I usually end up like on 15th or so on a good day. The rest is relatively doable. The last one just sucks. I think it's Slim Roads or something? Slim Slit Roads or something? It's a horrible track. This one's not too bad. It's just a bit long, but it's not difficult. Unless people start spinning in my face. Woo. I knocked someone off, but I don't know who. I would love to bonk here, but it's way too dangerous. Except then, you know, with a name like Rainbow Phoenix, you think this car could fly really well. It's actually not that good of a flying car. It's more or less just a really well-balanced car. It's not too heavy, it's not too light, has a decent boost, has good turning, good grip. It just does not excel at anything. It's just good overall. Basically like Captain Falcon, but a little bit better. Black Bull chill. For real. Did you see that? He tried to ram me. He kind of failed, but still, he tried. Black Bull, get out of here. I tried something super risky there. Let's not do that again. Miss Arrow, please. Fat Shark is really hard to catch. You guys should know by now that Fat Shark has a really, really high top speed and is super hard to catch once they actually gain a lead. I'm trying, but he's still ahead. Black Bull! He tried it again. I almost knocked him off though, but jeez. Destructive bastard, Black Bull. I can't catch up to Fat Shark. Seriously. I'll take 4th. That's fine for this one. That's okay. The only track I really don't like is the last one. So, yeah, this is fine. Could be worse. This track is just a tiny bit crowded, that's all. It's not hard, it's just so many cars at the same time try to go through the same bit on the track, which makes it really difficult to get a lead on this one. And the third one is Undulation, which is funny. The 4th one is the flying one, which I also don't mind. And the last one just sucks. Black Bull, there you are again. Oh shit, I actually missed. I bonked Falcon there. Not because I wanted to, because he was in the way. God. This bit right here is insane. If someone spins here, people will fall like that. Black Bull's first. Let's see if I can do something about that. Almost had him there. Wait, wasn't my rival Fat Shark? He must have died then. I heard someone die there too. Oh, there's Fat Shark, okay. That could have been better, but still, I mean, that is acceptable. That is better than what I did with the Dyson Gen last attempt. I'm 12th instead of like 20th or so. The difference is getting a bit wonky. Black Bull is a problem once again. The rest is fine. Okay, let's just drive well, see if we can get rid of Black Bull on this one. This is usually a track where I do bonk people quite a bit, so we'll see. What the? Hello? What was that? I didn't even see who did that. Great. I need to bonk 5 people to get one more retry because I will need it for the last track probably. Two more. Preferably Black Shadow. And Don Genie too. Thought I heard Daigoro's little like gun boost. Has a very distinct noise, right? Okay, rifle gone, and we got a one up back. Good. Nice jump there. Second place, good, good, good. The more points we can gather, the better, because I'm gonna need it to buffer the final track, which I always do terrible on. This is not bad. Drive this one well, and we may have a nice little lead. If I can bonk Dark Schneider or Iron Tiger, that would be good. But we're still in the race, at least, despite losing a life early. Why are you shooting, dude? And yeah, I did die fast there, Cody. That was like the first 5 seconds of the race, even less maybe. Dark Schneider, why are you already spinning? Don't do that. Not the crazy flyer like Spade or Pink Spider, but still acceptable. Whoa. I hate it when they spin in here. It is so evil. Sorry, Princia, by the way. Alright, let's go. Oh god, that was scary. I barely made that. Good lord. But you know what? In a game like this, you gotta be a bit of a daredevil sometimes, right? No fame, no glory. Or something like that. I love this tune. This is my favorite final lap tune in the game. I got the rifle. I got the rifle. Good. So let's survive well for the last bit, hopefully. I hope that's enough. It's not bad. Plus, I got Deathborn in the end, which was good. That gives me a bit of a buffer, but it's not much. It's only about 30 points. I still have to drive pretty well on this one. Okay, Spade and Iron Tiger are the only real threats. Okay. We can do this, but please don't get bonked off. Don't do something stupid. And just get, like, I don't know, somewhere in the top 10, and we should be good. Maybe Phoenix can do it. Let's give some cheers for Phoenix in chat. Might help. Someone spun into me and it slowed me down, but there's Spade. I think I got Spade. That's good. Yes, I got Spade. Oh god. Let's try to drive and just do well, but don't spin into me, you bunch of jerks. That was a nice little jump. I'm just gonna try to focus on driving well. But it's still ridiculously hard. This track is so annoying, it's so narrow. It's so easy to lose footing like that or just lose life because you bonked the track or someone is like spinning like crazy. Can't even talk. What the heck? And then you're 20 seconds all of a sudden. What is that about? I hope that's enough. My rival did not score that much more than I did. Got it. Oh, got it. Done. Bam. Oh. Master win on Diamond. Phew. It's alright, Corey. I got the win. I won Diamond Cup. Now let's interview this man.
F-Zero TV. F-Zero TV, who has brought you heated race after heated race, will now present an interview with the champion. Okay then, I'd like to ask you something.
Do you like your job? Does F-Zero exist in your era? How do you join the Time Patrol? Who were you chasing? I'm working on it, Jux. I'll get all of them, hopefully. Who were you chasing? Who were you chasing for chasing?
Who of the Time Patrol been chasing this time?
A Krim. We almost had him.
I see. Thank you for the
So
interview.
helpful.
And that's all for Adrenaline Driven F-Zero TV. That's it, everyone. We'll see you at the next Grand Prix. F-Zero TV.
Alright. I'm the hero! Phoenix. Don't want to cause a time paradox, so let's stay vague. Indeed. Deep and inspiring. 55 tickets. Big Blue Sounds have arrived. You can purchase them from the shop. Screwdrive arcade courses have arrived. Meteor Stream arcade courses. Cylinder Wave arcade courses. Thunder Road arcade courses. And Spiral arcade courses. You might be thinking, what the heck is this? Well, I have a little bit of talking to do. Some neat little video game trivia for you all. Let's first go to the customized thing, because we actually have to buy some stuff. And we have plenty of tickets, so that's not the problem. So, let's see. First of all, we got these 5 courses. Together, they make a new cup. The final cup of this game, called the AX course, or the AX Cup. Now, okay, sit back and enjoy. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what this even is. So, there's a game called F-Zero GX. We're playing that right now. But, did you know there also was a game called F-Zero AX? It was only in the arcades. And on that arcade machine, you had a special cup called the AX Cup with these 5 tracks. But these are not available by default in the F-Zero GX game. What you could do back then, when the AX machine was in the arcades, is you could take a GameCube memory card with F-Zero GX data on it and plug it into the F-Zero AX machine and then, well, download, or more like upload from the machine, these tracks into your memory card and then unlock them into the F-Zero GX game that way. But unfortunately, of course, by now, these F-Zero AX machines, the F-Zero AX arcade machines, they don't exist anymore. So now the only way to actually unlock them is by, well, beating every other cup on Master. But thankfully there's another way to unlock them, which I just did. Otherwise, the only way to get them would have to be to go to an arcade machine and upload them, or use a cheat device. But we got them legit, so we're going to buy the Screwdrive, the Meteor Stream, the Cylinder Wave, Thunder Road, and the Spiral. Looking at this track, I have dread. This looks evil! This is the final track in the game, and this looks diabolical. But okay. Good thing is we can try it on the easiest difficulty first. Okay, we got all of these. And now there should be something called Sounds of Big Blue. There's actually another song you can get. I don't know how to play it. You may have to just play on the basically Big Blue stages. But okay, there's a new song track. Nah, there's sadly nothing to buy after a certain point, Jux. But if we now go back to the cup menu, you'll see something new. We're starting on Novice, of course. Look! The final cup! AX Cup! So these tracks are all completely new. We've never seen them before, of course. Who is going to be our guinea pig? Mind you, this is the easiest difficulty, so it can be anyone. And we're not going to get a movie for this, obviously. It's the easiest difficulty, so who is going to be the guinea pig? To basically test all these tracks. Falcon? Alright. So, hope you guys will enjoy these brand new tracks. And this is legit the final cup of the game. I kind of tricked you guys and saying that, well, that Diamond was the last one. I wanted to keep it a bit of a surprise. So hopefully you will enjoy these last 5 tracks of the game. I think there's a bit of new music in here as well. Like, not this one, but I think there's one track that has, like, new music, so... Let's see, what is this track about? Kind of white for now. Okay, there's a healing strip in the middle there. Okay, that's a quick turn there. Okay. Oh, that's it? That's a really short track. This will be difficult to drive on the harder difficulties, though. Short tracks are evil to get a good score on. Is this a quick turn? Oh, I can see. Yeah, that's definitely a quick turn. Okay. All things considered, this track is easy. This is not going to be a problem on the higher difficulties. Okay, that's a quick turn there on higher speeds. I'm just exploring. I'm just taking it all in. This is definitely a quick turn here. Yeah, okay. Baby Park and Mario Kart. Yeah, this one's easy. Then again, I don't think Novice will give us any problems. I'm just experimenting and checking out the track. Maybe I'll like it too. Ooh, Outer Space. Meteor Stream. Have we ever... No, we haven't been to Outer Space. This might be the track with the new music. We'll see. Ooh, it looks intimidating. Yep, this is the new track. This is the new music too. Whoa! I was upside down, I guess. Oh, that's a really short track too. What do you guys think of this song? Or the aesthetics of this track? Kind of ridiculous, right? This is really easy to boost on. This track is also... Ooh! Ooh, this third lap though. Listen to that. Ooh, that's nice. I want to say, this track is also not that hard. Lots of space to maneuver here. And 2 healing strips? Just a quick turn there. That's kind of easy. I mean, considering I went through much harder in this game, this is actually fine. So the first 2 tracks are not that hard. I mean, that's nice. I mean, they'll probably still do crazy stuff on the hardest difficulty, but still, this is not concerning yet. I don't mind these 2 tracks. Next one. Cylinder Wave. Oh, please. This is not... Is this a half pipe? Please don't be a half pipe. I hate half pipes. I don't like the name Cylinder there. 4-town Cylinder Wave. Don't be a half pipe. Oh, wait. Okay. This is fine. This is okay. This is like Firefield. This is fine. This is okay. Just kind of annoying to find the boosts here, but nah, this is fine. Oh, there's a drop there. Okay. This is a really chill track so far. Would be kind of whoa! What the? Oh god! Okay. Oh, you fly through the finish line. Okay, that's cool. This track is also kind of easy. Are the AX cups just not that hard? Don't see much issue with this one either. This one's also pretty doable. I've done much harder. Like, it's annoying to find the boosts here, but that's just memorization. The track itself is not hard. Yeah, you fly through the finish line. That's so cool. And finding healing strips is kind of hard here too, but I can get used to that. That's fine. But yeah, don't you guys think it's pretty cool that these are basically... Oh god. Oh god. That these are basically arcades tracks uploaded through a memory card onto this game and unlockable in this way? Like, these are not part of the GX game. These are, like, literally added content from a different version in the arcade. In the arcades. Kinda cool, right? They toned down the AX arcade difficulty. I can't even imagine how hard they are on the arcades though, because this game is already pretty dang difficult. Thunder Roads. Alright, what's this one? Oh, is this Angel Uwa? Yes, this is Angel Uwa. The lyrics for this track. Angel Uwa. Oh, this is wide. Oh, shit. I've bonked the... Oh, and now it's narrow. Okay. Caution, caution. What? Oh. Wow, this is wide. And then... a drop. Quick turn there. Quick turn here. Okay. Nothing crazy, honestly. Quick turn there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, double slalom there. This kind of reminds me of Chapter 6 story mode. And then a big drop there, and then a wobbly wop, okay. And that's the end? Oh, well, That is... Oh, what the heck? The healing is long there, wow. This is a kind of a long track, but not overly difficult yet. Yeah, this track is a bit on the long side, but not really difficult. So, I mean, the AX... Okay. The AX Cups... The AX Cup tracks are not that hard, at least. I don't think so, at least. I still think Emerald Cup is the hardest of them all. I had the most trouble getting a #1 spot on that one. Because of the damn half pipe. Oh, okay. Oh, that was smooth. I could have not done it like 2 weeks ago. That was smooth. This is a fun track. Oh wait, I thought that was done. Nope, that is the 3rd lap. I nearly stopped. I nearly put my controller down. I have 1 more lap to go. Eek. Am I 10 seconds ahead? Did I see that right? Damn. This is a fun track. Like after all the crap I went through, this is fun. Like there's jumps and quick turns. Sure, it's not easy, but this is fun. I can't really explain why. I just like this track. Those quick turns there are cool. I completely destroyed that one. And this is my first time racing on this track, mind you. I just unlocked it, so crazy. I did exceptionally well on this one. The second guy didn't even finish yet. It's still going. Wow! 21 seconds? That is ridiculous. No, wait. Yeah, no, yeah, 21 seconds. That is insane. That is, like, light years in F-Zero distance. That is a lot. Alright, next one. Okay, now the last one. I kind of fear this one. The way it looks. Maybe it's not so bad. Spiral. The name is a bit intimidating too. Oh. We'll see. Maybe it's not so bad. Like, these 4 are okay. Maybe it's only one track that's kind of evil. We'll see. Okay, it's start. Okay, no, wait. This is... Oh! What? How does that work? Is there a second... Wait. Is there a second track upside down above this one? That is ridiculous. Wait, what? That looks weird. There's like a second track on top of this one. But once again, there's like very large areas, which I like. Oh, quick turn. Okay. Hey, dwarf. The track goes inside of itself. That is crazy. So, wait, am I going to like... Hang on. Let's see. Once again, not that crazy to drive on. Oh, wait, that's it? No, wait, that's not it. Huh? I'm confused. Where am I? I can't look at the map, really. Oh, this is slippery, okay. That can be a bit annoying on the higher difficulty, but it's not still super hard. Quick turn here. What? Am I not on the upside down section of the other... Wait, what? No, I'm confused. How does this track work? How do you get on top of there? Or do you just end up there without me even knowing? This looks crazy. I see like bits of another track above there. That is... Whoa. This is nuts. I mean, that's why it's called a spiral, I guess. It spirals into itself. Welcome to Ouroboros, the racetrack. There's a few evil quick turns in this one, but it's not that difficult, I think. The main difference I'm noticing in all of these AX tracks is that it's just really wide. This is like the only hard section of the entire track. This slippery bit. But that's really it. Oh, that's a bit of an evil double. Okay, near the end there's like a double quick turn. I can watch chat in a little bit. For now I have a race to do. Oh yeah! Oh, I saw my rifle upside down. This is crazy. I can't get over how ridiculous the design of this track is. Creative though. But man, that is weird. Someone died. You guys see it on the left? There was like a gap there. I don't know what happened, but someone died. But I think I got this in the bag. So when does the double quick turn come? Is that right after the slidey bit? I think it's right after the slidey bit. Let's see. Like here? No. Not yet. Here, right? Yes! Okay. So slide, heel, and then 2 quick turns. Okay. I think I just got the 5 times first place. These tracks are not that hard. The difficulty will come from the AI, I think, on the higher difficulties. Trying to get a good score will be a bit difficult, but hey, we got Novice done already. That's fine, Dwarf, it's fine. Yeah, rather ridiculous, right? I like these tracks, though. They're fun. Right, let's ask the man himself a question.
F-Zero TV. From the special F-Zero GP venue, we're broadcasting an interview with the Grand Prix champion. Okay then, I'd like to ask you something.
Congrats on your victory. We already asked this one. Nice F-Zero machine, can we see your face? The one grayed out we already asked at some point, so congrats, nice F-Zero machine, or can we see your face? Face, 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 okay.
Will you let us see your face?
If you can beat me in a race, I'll show you.
I see.
Ah, jerk.
Thank you for the interview. And that's all for Adrenaline-Driven F-Zero TV. That's it, everyone. We'll see you at the next Grand Prix.
That's mean.
F-Zero TV.
Thanks for playing.
20 tickets. Sonic Oval! Arcade courses have arrived. Now we're done. The absolute final track. There's actually a 6th track to the AX Cup. Sonic Oval. There we go. Looks kind of simple. Yeah, you can watch the anime and see his face there, true. Let's watch 2 movies and then try another movie unlock after that. And then we're gonna hop to standard for this cup. So, we stopped at you. So now it's time for John Tanaka's movie. Cyberdancer, John Tanaka. Friend-zoned. Yep. Rejection. And now, Druck's little movie. F-Zero Fanatic. Druck. Too much invested. It was even an orange GameCube. Do you guys know that the orange GameCube was like a limited time edition cube? And if you want to buy one now, it's actually super, super, super expensive. I have a regular blue one, but they also came in like black and white, but also orange. Orange GameCubes are expensive. Like, if you do a quick eBay search, it's a lot of money. Yeah, let's try to unlock a movie. So, here. We got left, you guys can pick Samurai Goro, Captain Falcon, James McCloud, Leon, Black Bull, Deathborn, Digiboy, Daison Gen, Spade, or PJ. Goro, McCloud, McCloud. Right, let's try McCloud. Should I make stupid Star Fox meme jokes the whole race? Maybe not. Like, this is not Star Fox. No, this is F-Zero. Yeah. Sure. The hair, the clothing, it's identical to Fox, just with sunglasses. Even the little car is literally an R-Wing. Come on. I got Black Bull, I think. No, I don't. Never mind. Now I got him. Use the boost to get through! Okay. Yeah. There are some similarities between the franchises as well. Fans have speculated that the systems that are in place in the cars to regulate speed and protect the drivers from the extreme speeds are actually the same systems that are in place in the R-Wings. Because at some point, I think it's Light Wars or Star Fox 64, Peppy says, I think, or Fox says, check your G diffusion system. Like G-forces. G-forces diffusion. And like a race car obviously has to endure G-forces constantly, much like an airplane. So yeah. Coincidence? I think not. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it's referencing Star Fox Zero too. True, true. And people have also been saying that Leon bears a striking resemblance to Wolf, even though, well, Wolf is a wolf, and Leon is not a wolf, Leon is a cat. But the colors are similar, and he has only one eye, just like Wolf. I mean, the personality is completely different, but you can't deny it's a bit uncanny how it's sort of similar in just the appearance, really, nothing else. I think I said it before, in one of the first streams where we actually unlocked James and drove with him, He's like super chill to drive with. Don't know what it is. This is a pretty neat little car. So far, so good. Rifle is a mile away, which is nice. Good, good, good. Yeah, has a robotic aid, true. Yeah, he's called Leon. Like, Leon's also a character from Star Fox, so the similarities don't end there. We're doing pretty well, actually. If we can keep this up, I have a very good feeling we're actually going to be able to finish this game completely next stream, which will be Friday. There's only like, I think like 8 or 9 movies left, and only the AX Cup 3 times and we're done. So probably, I mean next weekend for sure. You know what? I've gotten pretty good at bonking people. Not sure if I should be proud about that though. But I kinda am. Ten kills! 11 kills! "12 kills! 13 kills! Good God, James. Don't care! I got 13 kills! I think I'm good for the last one. Not much competition left. I took out nearly half the racing roster. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I just gotta race this one well enough and we're good. Bum, ba, bum. Also guaranteed we're gonna have a stab at Leon's ending later on the stream. Possibly the last thing I try before we stop, because I want to unlock his ending, damn it. It's a cute one. But his car is kind of crap. It's kind of difficult to race well with him. We're gonna give it another shot later. Guaranteed. Ow. I really have gotten better at bonking people. Crazy. It's a skill you have to earn, though. By the way, kinda late. Did you guys notice that the game does not have tutorials at all? Yes, there's a practice mode, but there's no tutorial. The game doesn't explain to you how to drive. I mean, if you have a manual, sure, but there's no in-game tutorial. I have to say though, after nearly 6 or 7 streams of struggling with lots of technical difficulties and in general just playing this game properly, it feels damn good to notice I'm at this level and I'm more or less cruising through Master Cups as if it's nothing. Feels good. Okay. That is a wrap, as they say. That is another movie gonna play in a bit, and we're gonna have another question for James. And then, yeah, I guess AX Cup Intermediate. Or Standard. F-Zero TV.
F-Zero TV. F-Zero TV, who has brought you heated race after heated race, will now present an interview with the champion. Okay then, I'd like to ask you something.
Oh my god, guys! I didn't even notice! Look at the time! Below the life! That is actually system time! I think. No, wait, it's 1 day off. No, wait, no, it's right. 15th April. Yeah, it is correct. I didn't even notice that. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, the GameCube did have a clock. Huh, makes sense, I guess. That's cool. Bless this race. What are your dreams? What's that mark on your back? Who are your biggest rivals? Mark on your back. Mark on your back. Bless this race. Mark on your back.
What is that insignia on your back?
The Galaxy Dog logo. I designed it.
I see. Thank you for the
Yawn.
interview. And that's all for Adrenaline Driven.
Not Star
F-Zero
Fox?
TV.
No.
That's it,
Galaxy
everyone.
Dog.
We'll see you at the next Grand Prix.
Definitely not Star Fox. Nope, nope. It's Galaxy Dog.
F-Zero TV.
And another movie. Night Fever. James McLeod. What is that dance? Fail. Super fail. Alright, now let's do the AX Cup Intermediates. I think we get an extra one then. The Oval? Standard. Who is going to drive? It does not matter. We don't get a movie. Who do you want to see? Can be anyone. Or rather, who do you want to interview? That's more the question here. Yeah, he tried to do a barrel roll and he absolutely failed. Yep, a dweeb. I know, Ra, I know. I got 1 silver. Anyone else? Maybe Don Genie or Baba, Skull, Michael Chain, Dr. Clash, Drak, King Queen Meteor, Billy, Dyson Jen, Jack Levin, PJ. There's so many. Eid, Dr. Stewart, White Cat. Who do you want to interview? Deathborn, maybe? Or Princia? Or Leon. Could also just interview him. But, let's see. 1 silver, 1 Green Panther. I need at least 1 more vote. I can't do 2 at the same time. Silver or Green Panther? Green Panther, alright. AX Cup Standard. Now I wonder, is that oval added to the lineup? No, it's not. That track must only exist in Time Attack then. Because it's not on here. Okay, I have to check that later. Hello there, Rybags. Enjoy the stream. Hope you're having a good time. Yeah, pretty short track on this one. So, after this track, I'm going to check out Time Attacks. I want to see that oval. It's kind of strange how it unlocks, but it's actually not part of the cup. So it's a standalone track that didn't fit in, and is actually just a... well, I have to see that later. Because there's only 5 tracks in this one, but I bought a 6th one earlier. I guess it's only time attack then. Has to be. I like the aesthetics of this track. Also, you're literally driving in just outer space. Take that in, really. We are literally driving in outer space. How did we get up here? This might be the only track where getting first place on the hardest difficulty will be a tad hard, but we'll see. Jodie's hair is only oily in that one specific cutscene. Yeah, isn't that weird? I mean, this is basically F-Zero's version of Rainbow Road, I guess. You know, for being such a mediocre character, his car's actually kind of okay, the Green Panther. I've driven in worse cars. Hey look guys, it's PJ, who we didn't even have yesterday. Hi PJ. You guys like PJ, right? A little cab driver? Not bad, not bad. It was meant to be soaked by the steam jets or whatever. Maybe. But it looks a tad silly still. I love you, Jody, even though your hair looks like cheese strings. Yeah. Yeah. It looks weird. True. Oh, this was the really... Oh yeah, this was Thunder Road. This is... Oh, this is an okay track. I don't mind this one. Bye, Bull. Sorry, PJ. Maybe I should just drive straight here. Might be a good idea. Need a quick turn earlier there. I just bonked Falcon. That's the thanks he gets for getting all of those characters unlocked. He's just gonna get bonked on the race. I'm such a nice guy. So, I have a funny question for you all. Now that we have seen the vast majority of this game and all of the colorful characters, if you had to pick one character, doesn't matter who it is, who do you think would be a nice addition to Smash Bros? Like, aside from Captain Falcon. Ow, that was terrible. We'll reach chat in a sec. Have to finish this third lap. That is going to be hard on the harder difficulties to go through that smoothly. Hello there, Mr. B Natural. Hope you enjoy the stream. Welcome. Mr. Eat. Oh, goodness me. James is a joke? That would be funny. Silver Nielsen. Oh, man. All good suggestions, but if you want to look realistically, probably, if they would add someone, it would be Black Shadow or Deathborn, because usually the main character gets added and then either another main character, the game doesn't really have one, or the antagonist. So there's not really a second main character of the franchise. I guess if they would add someone, like statistically speaking, it would probably be Black Bull or Black Shadow or Deathborn. Or, I mean, Samurai Goro is an assist trophy, but he can be upgraded from an assist trophy, I guess. Like, he's an OG character from the first game, so it also would make sense. Maybe Samurai Goro has a good chance to go into Smash the next one, wherever that happens. Maybe. But it would be another anime sword fighter, lol. Yeah. I think maybe Black Bull would be interesting if they add that to Smash. He would be a slower but bulkier version of Captain Falcon. That does mean they would need to rework Ganondorf quite a bit though. Because otherwise you would basically have 2 clones of Captain Falcon, which would be a bit silly. Hey, Biorex. What's up, buddy? If you look closely at Biorex's little image on the left there, when he is boosting, I know it's like meant to be characters like vibrating because they're going so fast, but with Biorex, it almost looks like he's just sniffing, like, I don't know, on a piece of meat or something. He's like, that smells good. Hey, what can I say? The guy likes a good steak. Who doesn't like a good steak? You know, after going through all of the very difficult challenges in this game, I find it kind of refreshing to have a crazy cup in the end. That's actually not crazy. Like, it's the last cup, it's AX, but so far I find it less annoying than Emerald or Diamond, so that's nice. It's still gonna be tricky to get a good score on Master, but that's just AI difficulty, not really track difficulty. That part right there is really hard to do without slowing down. Yeah, good enough. You like Black Bull, Corsair? Don't forget to promote it really to be playable. Yeah, I know. Maybe it's the fuel smell. T-Rexes had one good nose for tracking. True. We could even get Leon to blep or mem. No. Alright, that is standard done. Let's interview the guy, and then I'm gonna check out the time attack for the sixth track that's not in this cup, apparently. I wanna see what the oval is like. Just curious. F-Zero TV.
F-Zero TV.
Alright, let's see.
From the special F-Zero GP venue, we're broadcasting an interview with the Grand Prix champion. Okay then, I'd like to ask you something.
What do we ask? What was the key to your win? Got a message for your rivals? Got a message for the viewers? And the fact that the baseball thing is there, it's the question that I asked when I got the movie unlocked. So, key to your win, got a message for your rivals, got a message for your viewers. What shall we ask? Message for your viewers. Rivals. Okay, 2 viewers.
A message for all your TV fans out there?
I can't believe I have supporters. I'm so darn lucky.
Thank you for the interview. That's it, everyone. We'll see you at the next Grand
At
Prix.
least he's humble.
F-Zero TV.
Thanks for playing.
Alright, that one done. Let's go to the time attack. I'm curious. Time attack, AX Cup. Yeah, now it's there. This one. Mute City Sonic Oval. Huh. Who's going to drive this city time attack? Doesn't matter. I'm just curious what the track is like. Who's going to drive this track? Doesn't matter who, just pick anyone. Anyone? Any car? Any at all? Black Bull. Blood Falcon. Blood Falcon is hard to drive with. Well, I'll try a Black Bull. Could try Blood Falcon for the next AX run though. Because we haven't had an interview with him yet. And I also have to get the movie for Black Bull still. Is this literally just, well, an O shape or what? Or wait, is this the? Wait, this is the story chapter 1. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, this is story chapter 1. Yeah, this is the chapter where you got the capsules. pretty simple. I just wanted to see what it was. Well, that's a really... That's way too short for an actual racetrack, so I guess why it's not in the cup. But okay. Ha! I even got the ghosts unlocked right away. That's how simple it is. Alright. Just curious what it was. Kind of reminds me of the silent track from F-Zero X. Yeah, it's similar. Right. You're right. Let's watch 2 movies, and then I'm gonna try to unlock another movie, which will probably be Leon, because I said I would try again. Who are next? We did you... Oh, Roger Buster is next. Occupation Delivery Man, Roger Buster. Delivery! Yeah, I caused one massive crash with dozens of casualties, but at least the pizza has been limited until it's still warm. Yes. That was silly. And now Dr. Clash. Castaway Blues, Dr. Clash. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, let's try to unlock a movie. Let's try Leon once again. Maybe today is the day we can finally get a clear for this bad boy. Wish me luck, and remember to cheer on for Leon. Cheer on Leon! Six is an okay start. Thanks, Cody. He looks like a knockoff Thundercat. Kinda. At least he still, you know, has its own unique thing. Okay. Oh, Groupie Taxi's number 1. Okay. The problem with Leon's car, though, like, it's not a good car. Even though you have good grip, he doesn't have a good boost, and he doesn't have a good body, which means that he doesn't have the weight to stay still. He tends to wiggle a lot when you gain high speeds, which is problematic. So, it's a car with a handicap. It's difficult to drive well with, but I'm gonna try my best, dang it. Bah. Not the greatest. But like I said, you can have one dud in the cup. This is okay-ish. Could be better, of course. 104, yeah, Twin Orita. Okay, Twin Orita has a problem, the rest is okay. Just gotta drive well. I got the rifle, I think. That's good. I got 5 kills already. Leon going ham. I think I got the rifle, which is good. Ah, shit. That is unfortunate. Well, it's, I guess, okay because I got a 1-up, but still. I got so many kills. Need more cheers for Leon. Whoop. 10th is acceptable. I got above my rival. I gained a few points there, but it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle, though. Yeah, I'm 10th. Yeah, this is still possible, but I need to do some serious damage on this one and drive well. Also, I completely forgot. We are actually already in the 30 endings category, so boop bop. Because we have only a few more left. We just need, I think, I can see actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 more. 9 more movies, including this one. Do it for the kids. I'll try. No promises though. He can't take that turn so well. Need to get the rival if I can. Got him. Sweet. I got the rifle, but this is going to be difficult. I don't know if I can do it. This is really hard. Yeah, I'm 11th. It is technically possible, but I don't know. I basically have to become first and knock out Mighty Typhoon and Golden Fox both. So we'll see. It's so hard to drive well with Leon because his car is like subpar. Sadly. Good character, just a crappy car. I got 5 dead already, which is great. Just don't know who. Someone died. Ah shit. That was a weird jump. Oh well, can try again. Eh. I got hit by something hard there. I lost nearly all my life in one hit. That is not good. Well, man, it's just not happening for Leon. He has always had trouble getting first place. What was that? Seriously, that is terrible. Stop bonking walls, Leon. Seriously. It's gonna suck. And I actually bonked 2 rivals, but I'm way too far ahead. Way too far behind, even not ahead. I need to make up for that bad. Okay, I made up for it somewhat. Okay, we're back in the race. Someone nearly tried to bonk me there and I almost flew off. There's seriously no good luck for this guy ever. The Leon curse is still there. I believe, though. Come on, chat. Believe in Leon. Seconds, maybe. That might, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of dependent on the rest. I'm not sure if it's enough. Oh, come on! Well, second place. Nope. 6 points off. Nope. Nope. No movie yet. If I have gotten first place, I would have had 7 points more, and I would have actually been number 1 by 1 point more. That stings.
Thanks for playing.
Oh well. We'll try later. Next week, I guess. Let's go for Expert AX Cup. Who shall drive this one? Doesn't matter who. We don't have a movie for this one. Can be anyone. Preferably not Leon, though. We just had him, and he's kind of difficult to drive. Who do you want to interview? That's more the question, I guess. Taxi? Alright. Groovy Taxi. This is Expert though, so I have to actually perform a bit well. Can't shrug things off in this one. This might be one of the longest. What? Alright, fine game. We try again. What the hell? As I was saying, this might be one of the longest cars in terms of like actual length. But it makes sense. Like a taxi is long too. That does make it a bit easier to bonk people, but it's not the heaviest car. It's like only 1200 kilograms. That's like medium weight. But it's long, so I don't know. Might have some benefits on that. Not sure how aerodynamic that even is. I think you want to be pointy for aerodynamic stuff, so this car probably doesn't fly that well. Can you stop rotating, Black Hole? I swear Corsair bribed him just to spite me this race. Easy first place. Good. Yeah, I think this one and the third one. No, wait, this one and the Spiral. Those are only the really difficult tracks, I think. On this cup. But in general, the difficulty of this cup is not that crazy. It's easier than Emerald and Diamond for sure. Pretty difficult to bonk people on very wide tracks, though. I love the aesthetics of this one. The blue stuff you drive through looks pretty. I'll take a third. That's not bad. I love how he does the weird raise the roof dance move. Yeah, he probably saw it on TV or something and thought this is a cool thing, I should do that to attract customers. Ah, I got second. Well, I'm not too worried. AX Cup is, at least so far, not that crazy hard. This one is a bit tricky because you don't know where the boosts are. But the track itself is pretty easy. This is more memorization than really driving well. But again, it's pretty wide. Seems to be a theme of the AX Cup. Almost all the tracks are very wide. I got Don Genie. That is nice. He usually scores high, so get rid of him to make your day a bit easier. Quite the jump near the end there. That was a good jump. Yeah, I can see the difficulties on the Master Cup for this track, but that's okay. You can have one dud, so this can be my dud one. Still 4th place is not bad. Yeah, that is pretty good. 60-point lead, that is nice. But yeah, I aim to actually completely finish this game next week, like on Friday, probably, if not on Saturday, absolutely for sure. But I'm aiming for Friday, given how much there's left. Just a few movies and, well, master on this, and that's it. Should be doable in one stream for what's remaining. Oh god, 3 spinny guys is way too much there. 4 even. We've been on this game for a long while though. Almost 2 months. It doesn't seem so much, but this is actually stream 9. So yeah. 4 streams means 1 month. No wait, 4 streams means half a month. 9 stream is almost like a whole month. No, it's 1 month. Sorry, I miscalculated. 8 streams is 1 month. So it's a little bit over a month for this one. I still remember starting out. Damn, time flies, man. I hope that when we're done with this game and we're moving on to the next one, that a little bit of you, or at least some of you, will have some nice memories of this game and the characters, and maybe, you know, appreciate F-Zero a bit more for what it is, outside of just Captain Falcon. Hopefully I was able to have some of the F-Zero spirit like shine through into your guys, so you can actually look fondly back to this crazy game. Glad you enjoyed, bruh. Did I tell you guys what I'm actually going to stream after this one is over? Which should maybe also be next week. The start of a new game. Oof. It's already lined up and ready. And works, so that's good. I flew for a sec there. What the? Hey! Where the hell did you come from? Thanks. Gotta love some F-Zero. Overall, Nintendo will hurry up and make a new one. Yeah, I hope so. This game lends itself perfectly for just the Switch, and then add story mode, time attack. The customization stuff is great. The pilots, the movies, everything. Just add online modes. Maybe some missions or mini games or challenges of some kind. There's a lot you can do with just this concept. And you know, F-Zero has a lot of heart. It's not just a racing game. There's so many different characters, all with their own unique little theme, and their backstory, and movie, and interview. Like, they feel alive. They're not just racing cars. They all have their own unique little flavor. And every car also drives differently. Like, nothing is the same. Every car is different. One drifts better, one turns better, one boosts better, is heavier or lighter, or flies better. All cars are different. Is this the last track already of this cup? I think it is. I was more or less zoning out a bit and just chatting, but I think I'm on the last one already. It's kind of funny. I was so focused on getting good at this game that I practiced my butt off in between streams. And now, to a certain extent, I more or less am on autopilot for some things in the game. It's so weird. I can't even explain it. Like, yeah, it's a fast game, and yeah, you have to pay attention, and yes, it will get ridiculous at some points in the game, sure, but there are a lot of things I just kind of do without thinking. I just react by instinct and not by what I see. I can't really explain it. But I guess that's what happens when you... Oh, it's a quick turn there. That's what happens when you, I guess, get used to the game a lot. It's really difficult to explain how that even feels. But this game starts to feel natural to me. I just do things because it feels right, not because I have to think. Not sure if that makes any sense, but that's the best I can give you. Ah, that was bad. should be enough, I hope. Apparently some guy bought $45,000 in Nintendo stock just to get into our shareholders meeting and voice his one for F-Zero game. I heard about that, yeah. That was kinda awesome. Yeah, we did it. We actually, like, did it with confidence. 103 points extra, so that's expert done for AX Cup. Sweet. So we're gonna do this, watch 2 more movies, and then I have time for 1 more attempt for another movie unlock. F-Zero TV.
F-Zero TV.
Hello there, PJ.
Now I'd like to get up close and personal with the champion. Champion, I'd like to interview you.
We ask PJ, kudos on your expert victory. What are your plans now? How about that prize money? And who are your enemies? Prize money, enemies, prize money, money. Alright.
How will you use the 1 billion space credits in prize money?
Well, before I answer that question, would you like a receipt for the 1 billion space credits?
Thank you for the interview. This has been a Speed Crazy Dream
Receipts?
Extravaganza
What?
episode of F-Zero TV. That's it, everyone. We'll see you at the next Grand Prix. F-Zero TV.
That's kind of weird.
Thanks for playing.
Alright. Let's watch 2 more movies and then we get 1 more attempt at clearing for another movie. Let's see. We got Udon. You're not unlocked yet. We got Don Genie. Don Genie's movie. Ruthless Hitman, Don Genie. Nope. Nope. He really wanted that teddy bear. Yep. And now, Daigoro. Daigoro Samurai Dojo. Uh-huh. Good job, little twerp, I guess. Yeah, okay. Let's see. We got 1 more attempt for an unlock. So we're gonna go to Master and then this cup.
You can use machines with memory data.
We got left to try for the movie. Samurai Goro, Blue Falcon, Leon, again, Black Shadow, Deathborn, Digiboy, Dyson Gen, Spades, and PJ. Yup, obsessed and outclassed. I got 1 Falcon vote. Anyone else? Samurai Goro, Captain Falcon, Leon, Black Bull, Deathborn, Digiboy, Dyson Gen, Spade, and PJ. Falcon it is. This should be okay, since I drove this car I don't know how many times in all the story modes, chapters. You know what would be really awesome? If they ever make a new F-Zero game, imagine if there was a story mode for every character. If every character had like a couple of races that you get to do challenges with. That would have been awesome, with cutscenes and all. Sure, it would be a hell lot of work, but that would be crazy. On paper, this should not be difficult to get, because I've driven Blue Falcon so many times, but there can always be weird things happening in the Grand Prix mode. We'll see. Of course, Black Bull's first. Six is okay. So yeah, next week Friday will be mostly movie unlocking, I guess. But there's not many left. There's like 8 left, 8 or 7 left, and of course the Master Challenge for AX Cup. That's pretty much it. And then watching all the movies we haven't seen yet. So if all goes well, we should finish the game on Friday. I'm almost a bit sad, you know, for 2 reasons. One, this is the type of game you can't really do again. There's no point. And I'm not going to unlock everything again, because it was hard as hell. And 2, I'm gonna be sad when it's all over, because there really is no other game in this same style. There is no other, like, F-Zero GX, you know? This is truly a unique little game. There's nothing that comes even close. Place. Also, I did a bit of math. If you want to see all of the interview questions for all the characters, the time it would take to do all of the Grand Prix Cups for all of these questions, if you get everything right on the first attempt, it would in total take about 27 hours. That is basically 8 or 9 streams. So I'm not doing that, if you don't mind. At least I hope that despite that I have given enough content and enough, well, basically, if I have provided enough for this game, that you guys have seen everything the game has to offer, like the story, the time attack, the Grand Prix, the movies, the music. Hope it has been represented enough. And of course there was some interviewing here and there, but not nearly everything. Still not bad. I finally got to see how it ends. Yeah. And the ending is bonkers weird. Like, the story is fine until you get to chapter 8 and then it just gets weird. Alright, time to go destructive again. I hear this music and all I think of is a stupid Jody mission. So glad that's done. People are spinning way too much on this track. Stop it. I'm doing that again. That is an unacceptable time. Yeah, that was a crazy highlight. And I'm never doing that again. I'm so happy that's done. That is still, I'm still in awe. It's like a week later, but that was ridiculous. Gave Black Bull a good bonk, but he's gonna get to the healing strip in a bit. That was dumb. That was a weird finish, but this might be possible, but it's gonna be a bit difficult. Yeah, I had like actually almost half a second extra, which was weird. Oh. I can win, but I have to knock out Black Bull. It is mandatory. Ooh, this is going to be difficult. Yeah, I can win. I have to knock him out. That's like almost 100 points difference. That is too much. He needs to go. Need to bonk Black Bull and basically get first to guarantee a win. There he is. Will be best to knock him out in the first lap because he doesn't have boosts yet. Bit difficult though. I'm gonna kind of wait for the right time to knock him off. I have two good moments where I can do that. I need to get the right, the right bit of track for it. There's two moments on this track where you have a good chance of basically knocking people out of the track. Like this strip right here is perfect. If you can get him here, it's an easy lineup here to do that. Let's try. Can you all please get out of my way? I have someone to bonk. He drives so fast. Come here, you. Oh, close. Need to get him. Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. Got him. Go Falcon! Ha! He gets 0 points, and that's what matters. Oof! See? That is a very close win, even with him dead. So that's why he had to go. But yeah, good job. Yep, I'm selling it in the Grand Prix. It's not the coward's way. True. Ooh. Alright, one more interview question, one more movie, and then we stop for today.
F-Zero TV. F-Zero TV, who has brought you heated race after heated race, will now present an interview with the champion. Okay then, I'd like to ask you something.
Falcon! What's non-racing life like? We already asked this one. Think I could become a racer, or are you really retiring? One retire, one non-racing life. Anyone else? Non-racing life.
What do you do when you're not racing?
Chase prize money. I'm a bounty hunter.
I see.
That's actually
Thank you for
true.
the interview. And that's all for adrenaline-driven F-Zero TV. That's it, everyone. We'll see you at the next Grand Prix.
He is a bounty hunter, that is actually true.
F-Zero TV.
Alright, one last movie for today. Close Call, Captain Falcon. Goofball. Hey, at least he saved the kid from an ongoing train. Okay. Let's see. For next time we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 videos to unlock plus 1 AX Master. That is doable in one stream. Yes, because 8 times 20 minutes is 160 minutes, which is a little bit over 2 hours. Plus, you get a movie if you clear AX Cup Master. So, yeah, we could do it in one stream if everything like cooperates. Would be nice. Yeah, Mrs. Arrow is, I mean, she looks like one. But she's not. The Mr. Arrow is a superhero. She is only, like, strong, but not an actual hero. But okay. I hope you guys had fun. had a good time, and are looking forward to probably the finale Friday when we get the last couple of movies and the absolute last cup win, Master AX, and then we're completely finished. So, until now then, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next Friday for probably one more F-Zero GX stream to wrap things up and call this one done 100%. Take care, everyone. Have a good time. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.